garlic before cooking. So we have the water is boiling. It's a hot summer night out here in the Bay Area of San Francisco, and I prepared my shrimp. I know everybody wants to know about how to prepare food, and everyone does it their own way, but it's important you know. It's a 5-minute video tonight. I don't have the time for more. I'm not in the mood either. I'll do the Monday show, but this is some prawns, Gulf shrimp. They're not from Asia. I try not to eat Asian shrimp. They're sewer shrimp. The Gulf of Mexico is good enough for Michael. Okay, I'll take Gulf of Mexico shrimp. So you see I have basil, parsley, crushed garlic, little salt, just a pinch, oregano, and a touch of tarragon, which I usually use only on chicken. But I got to get my pasta in or I'm not going to have dinner, so I have a choice. So I want the more expensive Italian. I'm in the mood for the fusilli. Costs a lot more than the Ciccio. Probably same. Who the hell knows? I don't trust anything the Italians make. No, I don't. The wine, you know, you gotta take it with a sort of grain of salt. I'll go for the cheap fusilli Corti Bucati. And you'll have to bear with me. It's one-man camera job. Just throw it in there. I always cook double the amount I need because I eat it the next day with an egg, Italian style, right? Oh, he's eating pasta. Oh, carbs are bad for you, right? Get back to me when you're 90. Okay, got about a half a box. Okay, I'll eat a half of that, and tomorrow morning I'll have it for breakfast with an egg. It's that simple. So we're gonna let that cook for a minute. And now we're going to get the masterpiece dish going. Oh, the pan's so hot. I hope I'm not burning it. I kind of forgot I put the pan on. But we're going to get the prawns going. I love Spanish olive oil, but I only use California extra virgin because it's controlled. I like the taste of Spanish olive oil better. You could see it's burning already because the pan was so friggin' hot. I gotta cool it down a bit with a little wine. And then I'm gonna put in my prawn dish, put some wine in. There you go. I didn't even burn my face. How do you like that? Ah, beautiful. That's what you want to see in the kitchen. Fumes. It's like a laboratory. It's like Frankenstein's cooking here. Isn't that beautiful? That's what I say. It's beautiful. It's a laboratory. Cooking is a laboratory. I got to get my hood on, or I'll have to smell this shrimp all night. I got to open my window here. Hot out there. It's still 80 degrees here. I love it. It's the first hot night we've had in months. It's been horrible out here. Horrible, just horrible. Actually, I like a very hot pan for cooking. It really is important. Now, my secret ingredient for me is my Monterey peppers. All through COVID, I ate these. I didn't even just cook with them, I ate them. And that's what I want to talk about. 2 things tonight, health things, and then I'm going to get off the iPhone. I said I would do this show each day at 6 o'clock Eastern. But as you can see, I cannot leave my audience. I love you. I need you. I need my audience as much as you need me. I look at my followers on Facebook and on Twitter. They're human beings. You're a human being to me. I'm not like a person in the media who doesn't see you as a person. So tonight I am drinking some Suave Classico. The wine guy at the market sold it to me. Normally I would never drink it. It's not that I'm a wine snob. I just don't trust Italian Suaves, but this is quite good. I already rebottled some crap from New Zealand. Oh, it was awful. I'll show it to you. It was terrible. I wouldn't even give this away. Villa Maria, Sauvignon Blanc, Marlborough. Normally, Marlborough is a good district in New Zealand, and it says 90. So I bought tonight. Oh, I almost threw up the first taste. It is so chemically altered. It's worse than Joe Biden. Okay, I got it. My smoke detector went off. Okay, that's to be expected. Okay, all right, here you go, guy. Open the door. Okay, I got it. Okay, we got it. It's a little smoky. We got it. How do you turn those things off? I won't even bother. I gotta climb up now and do something with it. My shrimp are cooking. My pasta's cooking. I'm gonna put arrabbiata sauce in. Pre-made. Pre-made. I'm not crushing in the backyard. I'm not going in the backyard to crush. Probably not going to stop. Now, let me tell you something about crushed garlic. I just wanted to talk about the health aspects of garlic. It's known as Russian penicillin. We're not allowed to say that anymore because Biden hates Russians, and so do all liberals. Suddenly you hate Russians. But you can go if you hate Russians. They were our allies in destroying ISIS, you morons, you. When Trump was president, the U.S. Air Force, Russian Air Force combined, to destroy ISIS in Syria. But you don't know that because you're stupid. All you know is Russia bad, Ukraine good. Now, don't get me wrong. I know that Ukraine has a right to defend itself. We're stuck. But I'm sorry, I don't want to go broke defending Ukraine. It's a foreign war. We're not supposed to have foreign wars. Troops on the ground. Everything's so wrong now under this demented thing in the White House, it's hard to believe. That's why I decided to talk about garlic. Okay. That stuff's hot. So, although it's Gulf shrimp, I like to cook everything out of it. Loads of garlic, but here's the thing. It's crushed garlic. So what you have to know is this. That's why I'm going to do this and turn it off. In fact, I'm going to call tonight's cooking show Crushing Garlic. Crushing garlic releases the enzyme allinase, which catalyzes the formation of allicin, which breaks down into a variety of organosulfur compounds, Russian penicillin. Now, allowing crushed garlic to stand for 10 minutes before cooking, boys and girls, further enhances formation of these organosulfuric compounds. So before heat inactivates the allinase, I want you to make your Russian penicillin. You can call it Michael's penicillin. I've always lived on garlic, onion, olealium, but she's starting to fry a little bit too much. So I'm going to have to put in some canned sauce, some bottled sauce, to start her off now on the road to a good red sauce. Meaning, even though you put it in from the jar, you still have to play with it properly. That's just the beginning. You can still screw it up. That's to cut down the burning. But I want those organosulfuric compounds. But remember what I told you tonight. Crush your garlic before cooking it. And don't forget your baby here. This is your most important baby. This. So good. Let me lower that heat. It's going. It's good. I'm drinking my wine. I'm not thinking about Kennedy Jr., who turns out to be a crazy. Go to my Twitter feed and see what I have to say about the crazy. I don't trust anyone with the name Kennedy unless they're not from the Kennedy family. I told you that. Now, my team had tried to get Kennedy on my podcast for months, and they kept blowing us off, and I know why now. Because they know I'm the only one in the media who would have had the background and the brains to quiz him on some important things like his today. Did you see what came out today? He was at a dinner in New York, Italian restaurant, opened up his big Kennedy mouth. He's as reliable as Uncle Ted. And he said the Chinese designed or could have designed, he couched it like Louis Farrakhan into saying the Chinese could have designed the COVID virus to make sure it didn't hit Jews and the Chinese as hard. How's that, Kennedy? I trusted Kennedy as far as I could throw, not an elephant, but as far as I could throw a 5-ton car. Never trusted Kennedy, that's all I can say. And he should leave the theater right now. because he's finished. All of you idiots who bought, well, you're not idiots. I mean, you're nice people, but you had hope that he was an honest Democrat. He isn't, like every Democrat and like every Kennedy. A liar, a pimp, a thief, and a Jew hater, an Asian hater. In other words, a racist prick in plain English. And I know that'll appeal to a lot of you, but not to me. So let's see how my pasta's doing. It's getting there. See, I told you the crushing of the garlic is like the crushing of the Kennedy myth. Never trusted this one. It's terrible what's happened to that family, but you thought he should be Trump's VP? Are you joking? How much worse can Trump do? If this guy, if Trump's team embraces Kennedy, you'll know I've been right all along, that they're out to destroy Trump. Because I've told you all along that I know Trump. I don't know his team. They're a bunch of amateur, money-grubbing, they're evil. Vermin, the lowest of the low. And Trump should monitor them a lot better, but he doesn't. He's too busy, doing his thing. And I get it, but his, that's looking good. They're looking nice. Trafe, I like trafe. Once in a while I need trafe. But these are Gulf of Mexico. Remember, they're not from Asia. You go to an average restaurant, you know where you're eating shrimp from? A sewer in India or a sewer in China. That's why you go home and you feel sick from eating the dreck. Okay. If we're going to eat insects in the future, I may as well start with a little shrimp now and again, basically. So here we are. Got to add a little more wine, calm it down a bit. I got to put in a little more oil. My friend Lorenzo taught me that olive oil goes best with everything. I got to remind you again to crush your garlic prior to. Let's see how that's doing. How's my pasta doing? Should stick to the wall before you eat it. I told you 1,000. Go ahead, eat it hard or al dente and see why you have colon cancer. It's not ready yet. Hard as a rock. It's like pasta on Viagra. No, you want no pasta on Viagra. Viagra may have its use, but not in the making of pasta. No good. Inedible. So now here's what I do to get the water back. I'm actually going to have to add water, but we have to put the cover back on slightly. And I have to drink a little more wine. And I have to remind you that crushing garlic releases the enzyme allanase that catalyzes the formation of allicin, which breaks down into a variety of organosulfur compounds, and allowing crushed garlic to stand for 10 minutes before cooking further enhances formation of the organosulfur compounds before heat inactivates allanase. So there you have it. Russian penicillin a la Savage. If you want to see my face, I don't know. I'm not into it anymore. I'm not really an egomaniac, but here we are. There I am cooking in all my glory for my followers. I like to cook. It's a Saturday night. It's hot out there. It's beautiful. Tonight I took the dog, the replacement for Teddy, for a ride. He's a year old now. I can't do it. I'm very loyal to Teddy. But okay, I took him out. He played with two big poodles. Maybe tomorrow I'll take you on a ride, folks, for 10 minutes or so with Huxley, the new poodle, and his friends, the big poodles. Oh, my God, so much fun. So, folks, that's it. That's all, folks. No more. Title of tonight's little broadcast is Crushed Garlic and how it helps you. It's Russian penicillin. Have a good night. Good night.